So yesterday I read Leaders Eat Last by, I believe, Simon Sinek, or whatever his name is. He's the super famous guy from one of the TED Talks, starting with Why, which was also the name of his other book. Basically, this book was about human behavior. He talked a lot about like chemicals and like serotonin and dopamine and stuff like that, which was alright, it's whatever. There were few cool experiments. He talked about how the Nazis kind of said like they were just following orders when they killed 6 million Jews. So yeah, they did an experiment and showed that 65% of people in America would be willing to kill someone if their superior told them to, and if they were just like in the other room out of sight, banging on the walls, but they couldn't see him. So 65% would just go through and completely kill them. So that was probably the craziest thing in the book. Was a lot about like how people should be more appreciated. Another cool point was he compared employment to marriage. So it's like you should take care of the people you employ as if you were bringing them into your family. He said companies should only be about 150 people at the maximum because in tribes they always would max out around 150 people. That's like what our brains are meant to understand and really have a connection with. Above that, it's been shown with a lot of companies that scaled, they do not retain like the same type of culture once they grow beyond that point. And there was one company that makes Gore-Tex. They decided to have multiple factories with 150 people each, as opposed to one big factory, which would most likely be more efficient. But they wanted to keep the teams smaller and sort of more intimate. So about the marriage part, he said that a father usually gives away his daughter, gives the daughter's hand to the groom at a wedding. And that symbolizes the father's trust in this other man to take care of the daughter. He had taken care of the daughter for all of his life, and now that he's getting older and she's met someone else, he transfers that responsibility onto the husband, and now it's the husband's responsibility to take care of her. So that's basically how we should think about it in a business. You're hiring the daughter, and you now have to take care of her. Like, the family is giving up this person for basically a third of their life. Whenever she's working for you, a third of her time basically is going to your company. So you have to be the one to protect her rather than just profit off of her. You really want to protect her and like protect her interests and use money as a way to help people rather than use your people as a way to make more money, because that'll make your company more innovative. These small businesses popping up with small teams tend to make more innovative, creative products than these huge companies with lots of bureaucracy. So it was a book very much about having respect for people and treating people as good as possible, looking out for their interests at all times, and being responsible about that rather than making money.